Okay, cool. So bought this Underglow kit off Amazon, 70 bucks. Can't remember the brand. Doesn't even say the brand on it, man. But yeah, first thing first, I'm gonna try to plug them up, see if they work. So to test that, make sure these negative and positive don't touch. But then you take the negative and positive of the lights. Oh, this shit's hard holding the goddamn phone. Hold on now. Hold on now. Come on now. Come on now, geek. This is so hard to do with one hand. But once they touch, you should see your lights cut on. So you know they work out the box. You would hate to set this up and find out that they didn't work. So these strips have a 3M adhesive that you're gonna pull off. Is using double-sided tape. Then you're gonna use these clips to help secure it even more. All right, so I'm gonna just save you some time. Don't bother with those clips. Instead, go out and buy this Big Dick Harambe Gorilla Glue double-sided mounting tape. You're gonna need about 3 or 4 of these, and you're also gonna need a mini fuse, micro fuse, whatever the hell it's called, tap. So I would suggest before you do that, you lay out your lines. So we know we're gonna connect this in the front to the battery. So we want our LED light controller up front. This is all gonna sync and connect directly to the battery. Here, I'm actually gonna connect this to a fuse tap. I'll explain more about that. But since I know I want the 2 short ones up front, long one on the side, and then a short one from behind. Okay, so my suggestion is you start with the side panels first. I ran my line between the pinch weld and the, outside fascia. Pretty good spot. Make sure you try to get it more towards the plastic so when someone jacks your car up, it doesn't, pinch. From there, you should have the wires that are loose. The loose black wires are designed to actually tuck into your fender well. So you just run those lines underneath and just gradually tuck them in. I wouldn't say use something sharp to cut them, anything crazy like that. But you should rather pinch those into the pinch weld and go all the way around. Then for the back, I just stuck them underneath the back bumper. I will say this, when you're running your lines, make sure to ensure heated spots let's say like your muffler. Make sure you run the lines behind the muffler well. And if you have any loose lines or slack, make sure you tie those off with like a zip tie. It's really that simple. Once you get up front, it's similar to the back bumper, except you now need to run the lines for the controller. I'm going to admit this is kind of a temporary solution right now. That's why the tape and shit looks so bad. I literally just use duct tape to stick it. But what you want to do is you want to try to wrap it around this skid plate and then come over the top. Okay, so I ran the wires up through the bottom of the skid plate, and this is where I stuck the control box. It's real simple to get in. If you shine the light, you'll see you can actually get through there. You can actually see the ground through there right there. Then run it up across the radiator, wrapping it around, and you're gonna need like a micro fuse to tap into fuse F93. This is your cigarette lighter fuse. You want to use a fuse like this so that the lights cut on and off of the car without draining it. F93 should be right here. Tap into that one. Put the fuse back in. To wire ground wire, I just picked one of the bolts on the side of the car, loosened it up, stripped some black wire, wrapped it around the bolt and tightened it down, and then hit it with some tape. Well, to start the car, you see the lights are on. We in business, y'all. And yeah, that's all that's really to it. I love it. My personal color choice is purple, rude to the bros, but this app got all kinds of features. You can change all kinds of colors. It has all kinds of little color schemes. And yeah, man, that's really all it takes. All you gotta do is connect, and then it's really that simple. I love it, man. So as usual, man, if you laughed or you learned something, you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you got any questions. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it pushing, man.